There's a nice clear postcard of this scene here. Well, that's the Les Dawson statue. I wonder where it was. Yeah, the old pier with people pushing prams there over 100 years ago. There's a statue of the sailor, the lifeboat man, whatever. That fountain, that's on a few postcards. Is it this way out? Sorry. Yes, it's sunny over Blackpool way. I was going to go to Rivington, but when I was filling up at the petrol station I could see it was bloody pouring down, but look at Blackpool. Blue skies and sunny. So why not? I just hope it isn't raining when I get home. Crap weather. It's the worst July ever. It was in the paper yesterday. Wettest and coldest July for many, many years. Should I go on the motorway? Ooh, smell of gas. And you see, this is what I've had for 2 weeks. Scattered showers. The bloody climate. You want sunshine when you're off work. I know I'm meant to be resting, but you can't rest in the backyard with a cigar and a few beers when it's pouring down, can you? It's not the same slouched in front of the bloody television. We're in the middle of a bloody big cloud, and it's sunny over that way. Through all this rain, I've even tried to waterproof my tyres and all with blue tape. I thought it stuck out too much. With being black with red dots, red buttons, so I put blue tape on. It still works, and I put little rubber pads on. I'll have to test it on Blackpool Prom. It's on a diesel. Clouds of black smoke. The plan was go to Rivington, meet up with Hoy Hoy on his Interceptor, and then I was going to go to Southport by meet, but it's pouring down over that way. It did say scattered showers. I mean, it might be alright after these showers gone. that tractor will be turning up there, loads of farms up there. Wait on Albert. Silly old sod. I've sent for some new horns off eBay because these are absolute crap, them cheap ones you get. I looked on eBay, $7.49, $9.99, which is what I paid. But I've sent for some Lucas ones, £22. Although, before I ordered them, I ordered some more bloody cheap ones I shouldn't have done. There's even some good quality car ones, Bell something I forgot. They're £26. High quality horns. And I thought, should I fit the Lucas ones, keep the shit ones as backup, and order it? Well, I'll wait for payday before I decide next Friday. See how much I've got left. I'm well into the minuses after these 2 weeks. I've put all my shopping on my bloody card. Don't go so far, poverty wages. We're going to swap lanes, Werberts. No jams, good. That's because it's nearly 3 o'clock. River full. From all this crappy bloody rain. Stay in the slow lane, why rush? Look at them blue skies. Yes, my grandmother's old adage is quite correct again. When it's raining at home, to the side of Preston it'll be lovely. Don't be put off by rain at home. She's right, isn't she? Look at that. Unless the sea breezes blow all the clouds away, I don't know. 16 mile, that's quarter an hour, although not at this speed. Mile a minute 60, isn't it? I think I'll upload the entire journey just so you can see how close Blackpool is. I think I've done it before, but not bothered. And if it's still fine up at Bispam, I think I'll have a baked spud, although time wise pushing it a bit. I wasn't going to go out. I was looking at Tinternet and looking on eBay them car horns again, wondering should I get the deer ones. And I thought, sod it, get the bike out, fill it up, ready for work tomorrow. Got a tin of peaches for tomorrow because I don't have a meal on earlies. And energy drink to glug on the promenade if it's nice and sunny. Yeah, don't drive tired. Could do with another 2 weeks off. If it's a heat wave. Thing is, the mate at work booked all August stuff. He's same size as me. His mum and dad were from Yugoslavia, and he's going back to Yugoslavia to visit all his family. I should bring them over here, let's go to Blackpool, have a good laugh. Show me the delights of rainy old England. I was wondering, you're doing all of it, I wanted to break. I was wondering, that group ride from Robinson's in Rochdale, the Interceptor Owners Club, or the Royal Enfield Owners Club. Why not carry on to Blackpool? I could have seen him on the promenade then. I should have arranged something. Very sorry. He's either a well-behaved driver or he thinks I'm a copper with my high vision. Sticking to 50. Bang on. As usual, nothing busy. That digger's not working. We don't work on a Sunday. I have to pay me lads double time. There should be shifts working 24/7, do a night shift, get it all bloody done instead of delaying people and inconveniencing traffic. That's what you do abroad. 3 shifts, 8 hours a shift, 24 hours a day working, 7 days a week. Oh, he's doing 53. Right, well that's the end of the works, Albert. Are you going to speed up a bit? There's the woman. She frizzy hair. Blue skies. Well, hopefully it'll be blue skies on the way home before that crappy rain gets blown away. There's no point to going home. Sit watching the bloody telly all afternoon. In fact, Norman Wisdom was on, although it's not one of his better films. It's when he's a milkman. 1965. Last Monday I pulled off here and went to Fleetwood, and I was going to go to Blackpool Honda, so should have a look at Blackpool Honda today. Still be open till 4. Blackpool 7 mile, Little St. Anne's 8 mile. Nearly there. I bet it's breezy on the promenade, and if the tide's out there'll be sand blowing about. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? This is that long straight bit. So if you're coming to Blackpool to go to Blackpool Honda, remember it's left, follow the Kirkham sign. I once went right and got slightly lost. You go past that windmill if you turn right. Not sure which turn off it is. Yeah, Whiteside, oh no, White Hills Park. Nothing behind. What if it shuts? There is a way down to, you know, down to the Blackpool South, but you have to go down a bloody bumpy road. Right, yeah, next to BMW. Or near BMW. Where's the Honda sign? Vauxhall, Honda, there we are. Now I made a mistake last time of going into the car section and there's a fence up. So you carry on straight down, nothing coming. It's shut. Oh. Bloody hell. Yule's is open 7 days a week and these are a bit bloody shut. Why? We are open, no you're not, you're shut. Bloody bananas. Blackpool Seats. I'm going to have a chat with Blackpool Honda guys, but see that used to be the bike shop and it was only a little section, but they moved across the road into a dedicated bike shop. Any life in there. That's a nice little Honda, isn't it? We don't open a Sunday, we've all gone to church. Oh, electric. This is not a prototype, all new electric Honda E. Nice colour. Oh yes, lovely colour that. Let's check I'm still recording. Yes, I wasn't sure if I'd charge the battery up. Because I'm back at work, I was thinking of not bothering doing any videos. I've noticed how many people are just getting rather fed up with it all. I'll see if I can get down here. Like I said, it's a crappy little bumpy back road. Yeah, we're looking at Skeggy Cruz, who lives, well, it's called Skeggy because he lives near Skegness, and even he's not uploaded out for a while. Alan Bolter still does. Hepcat Harley does his workshop stuff but doesn't often go out on the road. I thought, are they all getting a bit fed up? Like a lot of people are. Calm Biker still uploads stuff. Not turning IL a bit good. So you know, I think people are getting a bit fed up. We're all fed up, aren't we? Especially when it's a miserable bloody... Oh, there we are, Lytham St Sands B Road. With your helmets. See, you don't have to wear them daft helmets like I keep saying. I've got a cool style chrome helmet, like a GI style. So that road's closed, Lytham St Sands. Is this that crappy little road? Full of bumps, could be. I think, yeah, oh it is, look at it, this is that road I said, bump, bump, bump. And there's a caravan site at the end. Look at that, little patches. But the other way is full of bloody traffic lights past that windmill. The 583's there as well, on that junction, on that roundabout, so I could go straight home that way to Preston. I'm officially in Blackpool. This bag's heavy. I got, I told you there, 2 Monster energy drinks. Should I take it to work? See if I feel any more energetic. Ain't no sunshine now you're gone. Hey, what about Peter Green dying at 73-year-old? What's he doing in that bloody caravan? I found Man of the World, a very emotional track on YouTube. I wish I was in love. Shall I tell you about my life? They say I'm a man of the world. I've sailed across many tides, and I've seen lots of pretty girls. I wish I was in love. All the hardcore fans say that was a proper Fleetwood Mac. You know, when he was the leader before Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks arrived. Where the McVies in, I wonder? Christine and John McVie, the original lineup. I don't think there was a woman in, was there? But I mean, they got heavily into drugs when they were the pop Fleetwood Mac. Although Peter Green went by me because he was an LSD freak, and whereas John Lennon took loads of LSD and stayed relatively sane, Peter Green went cuckoo, as did Syd Barrett from Pink Floyd. How far is the sea from here? Should be a sign. Lytham, Blackpool. You're not going straight ahead. Sorry, I'm going to change lanes. Oh yeah, sorry. The Shovels, that's a good name for a pub, isn't it? The Shovels! Malt shovel. I know where this is now. This comes out near that pub on that road into Blackpool, you know, near the airport. Yeah, there we are. Town centre. Promenade, South Shore. Oh, straight on for Stanley Park and Martin. Bumpy bump bump. So how was that for you? How long did it take us on the motorway? I wasn't exactly speeding. It's still a fair way off. This road seems to go on forever. Oh, I don't know. It's all behind us now. There used to be a bike shop and Carl Fogarty opened it. I got some stills somewhere. Bike shop down here. In fact, opposite that pub, but that shut down. One of them, like the Rocket Centre, a big bike supermarket, but they don't seem to last, do they? Because of all the overheads, rental and whatever rates, maybe business rates. You just don't sell enough bikes to keep it financially viable, sadly, and it shut down. I once went and I thought, oh, where's that bloody bike shop gone? And I asked some lads. It shut down now, 2 years ago. I said, oh, I've not been for 5 years since it were open. Yes. That's should strip off naked and make the most of this sunshine, but we're going to bed at 8 o'clock-ish in order to get up early. That's another reason for coming here. Want to get some lungfuls of fresh sea air. It'll help me to sleep. Bakes Bud at Bispam. I should have come back on the train, but like I said, with all the crappy weather, what's the point? You can't paddle on the beach in gale force winds and drizzle, can you? Well, you can. You'll probably get wetter than you intended. Shall I tell you about my life? I say I'm a man of the world. I sail across every tide, and I've seen lots of pretty girls. And I wish I was in love. Not forgetting he was a fantastic guitar player. Albatross. What's that other one? Yeah, good distorted guitaring. Shake your money maker. Shake your money maker. Shake your money maker. I used to have a CD, but I think I lent it to someone and never saw it again. Best of Fleetwood Mac. Oh no, it's straight on, good. Shall I tell you about my life? Just dig it. Yeah, that's a good point now. Dusty bloody Africa, and it could be a bloody... There could be fields full of crops if you sorted irrigation out properly. All that sunshine. Well, sunshine up the promenade. Don't need out from the fat man's shop. It's like the tide's in, so there won't be any sand blowing about. Golden Walk. Will I be doing the hallucinations this year? Like I said, I think again as fed up as everyone else. Acupuncture and herb medicine. See, is that a Union Jack light? They were complaining, saying bloody Union Jacks everywhere on the minis, and they're made in bloody Germany. Scandalous. What a bloody country selling everything to Germans. Bentley, Rolls Royce, Jaguar, all foreign owned. TVI. Someone said, "Can you film at TV?" I said, well, it's all fizzled out. TVI. It's in Blackpool. I said, no. It was, but it all closed down and went bust, didn't it? And they didn't reply. Well, it's gone, I think, hasn't it? No TVI in Blackpool anymore. It was a big success story, but something happened and they stopped selling cars. Did they get too expensive or what? Only a handful of lads worked there. Oh, nice and breezy on the prom. Breathe that fresh air in. Blow all the dust away from the Lancashire Mills. That's a line from an old video I've got. I'll leave a link. It's very emotional. Set in, well, it's 1955 British Rail promotional film. Because the railways were losing money hand over fist. And they were losing money to the sudden booming coach holidays. So they tried to get people going on the train again. Oh, you're going to be bumper to bumper. The Lancashire coast. I uploaded it and some bugger pinched it. It was in... Mine was in 420 because it was off an old VHS. Go on, go on. You know, what are you waiting for? Christmas? For sale. Like I said on Monday, all these been nice and peaceful, the ones that are still open, away from all the rackets and hooligans. Is it too windy for the big one to be running? The big one. BLVD, oh yeah, Boulevard Hotel. Meant to be a new 5-star hotel there. Yeah, watching some videos this morning about Blackpool. A lad, it said about a seagull attack, and it was 12 minutes long, and you weren't attacked by seagulls at all. Signal this chap. You can hear me horn. I think there's one working. I should have kept some spare, or in fact that's why I've ordered 2 pairs, and I might get the 3rd pair as another backup, if they are super duper quality as they make out. If they're intended for cars, and I forgot, Bell something, either Bella or Bell something else. Tony Blackburn were interviewed on the radio, and he said he doesn't like albatross. It just doesn't go anywhere. It's boring. It's not boring. It's the most beautiful piece of music ever created. We're on a velvet coaster. As I said on Monday, that's where I was, glugging pints of beer on that balcony in a wicker chair. Very relaxing. And because there's bogs on trains, you could have a few beers and a nice meal on the train, but like I said, I didn't come on the train because I was worried about the silly restrictions with all the mask wearing stuff. Plus the crappy weather. I nice try if I could have that Thunderbird if I had £5 spare. Although what would I get trading for this? The radiator's getting warm, and I topped up the coolant before the MOT. What are you doing on it? Meant to indicate after. Want to cross? Dutton's Arm, that's a pleasant pub. And like I keep saying, Brooks Collectibles at the back of that sports shop there. Action Men. I used to have 3, but they have to be in boxes to be worth lots of money. I think they're worth about 100 quid each. And I sent a message to Mike Harding because he's appealing for a push bike and someone's giving one, has sold him one. Bob Jackson, classic car, classic bike. With it. And I said, oh, in the 70s I had a purple chopper. And now they're worth £500, but there were some crappy ones on eBay for that. Fully restored ones go for over 1,000. I like to have a look at the sea. Although sea spray doesn't do you much good, does it? Oh, Harley gang there. Breathing the spray from that brown coloured sea won't do you any good. Some of these are a bit dilapidated, aren't they? I mean, really, I think they repaint them during the lockdown, and if we're going to be skint, just one tin of stone paint's 20 quid, isn't it, for decent quality stuff. So I bet a lot of these are going to be either going bust or struggling to stay open, sadly. Behind the pumpkin court, it's Jordan with another husband. I'm going to be, well, if I stayed in, you know, coming on telly, 4 in a bed, repeat, featuring the Elgin Hotel, which is up here after Guinness Square. And they have theme weekends, Elvis themes and Beatles themes and 60s themed weekends. And it's a repeat. Well, the first one was in Ironside, and it said mouldy mattress causes lots of complaints. But the Elgin one's embarrassing because the hotel manager is gay. He took him to some theatre and had him dress up as Mrs. Mops with like a giant mop and pretending to mop the stage while wiggling the backside. Come on, put them, let's see them bums waggling. Ooh. I thought, gee me, when you know, because what 4 in a bed, it's a competition between 4 either hoteliers or guest house owners, you know, and you'll have to mark them down as good or bad and marked out of 10. So you think you'd take them somewhere to impress them with, or a slip then. Impress them with different aspects of Blackpool, like take them on the pleasure beach or in the dancing in the Tower Ballroom, but not. We're all going to be Mrs. Mops. Car should have stopped then for that family. Sticky chocolate, Gates's karaoke bar, AJ's double burgers, Brock, bingo, ice cream. Where's all these Unvidger fish and chip shops? No, donuts, fish and chips. Because I mentioned Hepcat Harley, someone said, I thought you're friends with the Harleys. Well, I'm just saying that they were dissing my favourite local resort. You can see how close it is to my house with this video. So no need to take the piss, is there? Well, Simons, what's going on? Dr. Fright's freak show. Ambulance coming down here. Oh, it's turning. Look at that, to avoid going through that. Big fresh pile of bloody horse doings. Here we are. The busy section. There's a girl called Leica31 that keeps posting stuff about Blackpool. And she's like me, she doesn't like people saying it's a shithole. It's just a family resort and they'll have a whale of a time, mainly for kids, innit? Or young teenagers, they'll have a lovely time. Look at them little lads. Hey, it's wonderful here, amusements, Pleasure Beach, Coral Island, But if you're a cynical, middle-aged people, I suppose you wouldn't be very impressed. Well, maybe you would. Go dancing in the Tower Ballroom. Anything a tower, anything a tower. That lovely ornate Tower Ballroom in there. You get a ticket, they're quite dear, either £25 or £30, but you can stay in all day because there's all different attractions. Bars, restaurants, go dancing. I'm not sure, I've not been in for years. All sorts of stuff. I wonder what that's going to be. Not very aesthetically pleasing, is it? That building's sort of 1930s art decor. This one is really a carbuncle, modern day carbuncle. Quick look up at the tower, can you see? Can you see? Can you see tower? Let's have another look. Tower. Let's be careful. And as I said before, they made it very nice now. For years they'd had all bloody boards covering that lovely ornate brickwork up. And now it's all uncovered and lovely fan lights, aren't they? That's what they call them. Fan lights. Getting warm again on the radiator. Do you want to cross? Oh, that's what I saw on that video. I thought, where's that? Vegas Diner. And the chap must have been upstairs there in that window, because I thought he looks high up. Where the hell is he? What's he called? Blackpool? Building Blackpool Better is called. An old chap, he's another old enthusiast. I once said something and he gave me a love heart. You know, that response, instead of a thumbs up, you get a love heart if they really like your answer. I said, thank you for a very entertaining video. I said, it's not the shit all people keep saying it is. It's just an old family resort, little rundown here and there. Oh, look at this. Don't come down prom, Albert, bloody Nora. Oh, it's going on tram lines. Ooh. What's going on? It's either a big fight or people have had too much to drink, or I don't know, people with bad hearts. So now we're leaving Blackpool busy section, scooters. Harley gang down the prom and now there's a scooter gang. Now this is meant to be where the slightly upmarket hotels are up north. This is meant to be the gentlemen and ladies area. There's some nice old postcards of this area from that Metropole Hotel there. So like I said, because the tide's in, I've not had a look at the sea today. I don't want to breathe in polluted sea spray. See if that cafe's open at Bispam. There's missing letters on the hotel. Just replace the bloody letters. Nothing behind. See, President's Hotel with missing letters. Rutland, that looks nice. Like I keep saying, I'd love a week here. I'm not really that much into beer, but I do like a few pints and a nice curry. So you could relax and have a few beers. Stay at a quietish hotel either way down south or up here, within walking distance of the town centre, or a brief taxi ride. £5 taxi ride. It would certainly be more relaxing than the past 2 weeks I've had. Nothing but bloody stress, building work, back going pear-shaped. Been awful. I shouldn't complain, but well, the gardens are still there. They're the originals from Victorian times on them postcards. See, even Savoy missing green boards. Look, what's going on? The Barclay Apartments. I've always liked this one, Cliffs, but look at that signage there, it's crying out for an ornate sign saying Cliffs. Look, another one. Z, where's the Z gone? Checkers Plaza. Royal Boston. Elgin, that's the one. Featured as on today's 4 in a bed. Well, that's it now till we get to Bispam. Casino. Lose all your money. Put all your savings on red. And you'll come up black. Slow down, Albert. Yes, and there they are, getting ready for the hallucinations with the same storyboards as last year. Alice in Wonderland, Basil Brush, Bum Bum! I know I said that last Monday. Eddie Kidd, jumping over buses. I don't know what that is. Great to be green. Admiral Point, yeah, what is that? Does anyone know? Nobody answered me last time. What is it? What is it? Lovely, elegant building. Mummies. Hawaiian dancing girls. Showgirls. I think the illumination season is going to be normal because is everything going to be eased by then, lockdown wise? Right, well hopefully. What time is it? 4:45. Will that cafe be closing at 4, I wonder? Will there be if there's a parking space, I'll get off and ask. And I can have a little stroll up here and have a look at the sea, can I? Because you're on a slightly elevated position up this end and you won't get sea spray. Well, I won't get sea spray. Oh, Cafe Royal, now the rope's up. No, tables are still there and there's a space, good. Oh yes. I'll ask if it's still open. Oops. Are we still recording? Did I charge the battery up? Yes. I got a tenner there. Oh, I don't know where the chandeliers are different lights now. Are you still open? I normally have a baked spud outside, so baked potato outside that last time I came. So are you still open for meals? What time do you shut normally? All right, yeah. Oh, I'll have ate it by then. It's nice, isn't it? There's one across the road as well, Biscombe Kitchen. I kept this on because I thought all customers had to wear masks in shops. It said on telly.
Just in takeaway.
Oh, really? Oh, right, okay. Lovely jubbly, thank you. Excuse me. Yes, I sat on the outside table. Very good, not leathery like last time, so I give them a pound tip. Nice is that clock? It won't be an antique, will it? But it's nice, doesn't it? Dark wood and brass. Huh. Spares or repair, 15 quid. See, it looks nice, so you could replace the mechanism and have it for a 10 quid, £15 or so. And I'll replace the clockworks with an electric one and just have it for its looks. I was unwise way. A potential thief could have jumped on and pinched my bike. And again, it is insured for £2.5 and I got paid out. Put that towards another bike. Job's a good one. I just phoned Blackpool Paul, who lives round here. He was telling me there's a good curry house. A pity I'm not stopping till late. Could have a nice curry with him. I left a pound under the glass, hot chocolate glass. So hopefully they'll see it. It's better, isn't it? Still a bit grimy. Keep your mirrors clean. Excuse me. Right, so there's a curry house, he said, near Sainsbury's. That's Sainsbury's. That's a pub. That's a pub I waited at 2 hours a few years ago when my Aprilia 650 broke down. Italian. McDonald's. Greek. Sunam Tandoori, that must be it. I'm going to visit him, so I'm not going to give his address away. (1913) Central Picture Theatre. Final look at the tower, let's go on. The tide's still in. It's kind of been out and then in again. It must stay in for a couple of hours, then slowly go out. Actually better than the motorway route, isn't it? I wonder if these have been on holiday for a week or two. See if I'm still recording. Yes, I must have charged the battery up after all. See, I've never been in there. Pirates Bay, Family Boy. Kings of Pop and Rock and Roll. Kings and Queens at Central P. Lookalike acts. even more breezy. Come to Blackpool for a breezy, bracing holiday. Get some fresh air in your lungs. Bloody hell, I'll close my visor. I think I got some salt spray on. I bet the lens had some on as well when I was coming here. It's all a bit murky. Should I stop and clean my lens? No. I've got some wet wipes. I've got some Lifebuoy antibacterial wet wipes from that cheapo shop. Bentley personalised plates. I wonder if it's a local celebrity. Few people from showbiz live in this area and St. Anne's. July and everyone's wrapped up in hoodies and anoraks and padded jackets to keep the cold wind out. And I was just saying to Paul, in bad weather there's plenty of things to do in Blackpool in the bad weather. Shows and theatres and arcades and indoor attractions. This is a nice scene on an old postcard as well. That casino must have been there a while. There's one postcard with just that old Maxim's flying machine on. That's all there was here 120 years ago. No, them rockets that go round and round, that was the first and only ride on the pleasure beach. And this was part of the beach then. It just shows a helter-skelter Maxim's flying machine. And then they kept adding to it, and now it's this rather large amusement park. Who would have thought? Can you hear all this wind? I should stop and clean my visor, but I can see alright, that's the main thing. There's some videos on YouTube of some lads who scale unusually high buildings and they climb up there and they're casually strolling about 140 odd feet up until the police arrive, then they all come down and the police sort of let them off. You think they'd do them for trespass, wouldn't you, or dangerous activities, but he's well known, the lad who sorts all his mates out to do the same thing. He's well known to the police for doing all these silly things, climbing up high buildings, because they do one of the tower as well. They do it abroad, don't they? There's a few lads slipped off, I think one in Japan and China and America, and one of them was jumping off, then hanging off a balcony with one hand on purpose. And I think he can't make it back up and he slips. He doesn't actually show him plummet hundreds of feet to the earth, but you get copycats, and that's what it is in this country, copycats of other silly daredevils. What do they gain from it? A few 100,000 views on YouTube. There's a nice clear postcard of this scene here. Well, that's the Les Dawson statue. I wonder where it was. Yeah, the old pier with people pushing prams there over 100 years ago. There's a statue of the sailor, the lifeboat man, whatever. That fountain, that's on a few postcards. Smaller cast iron fountain. And yes, the fountain's on again. I'm not stopping again now. I wonder if that ice cream thing's open at the end of this road near Fairhaven. Oh, it is back. I'm going to do a video that once. That's a replica Spitfire. It is only a replica, so I'm not going to go up to it. If it were a real one I would, but if it were a real one it'd be worth £1 million, wouldn't it? But they took it down for renovation. Not sure what the connection is with Lytham and St Anne's exactly. Unless it's one of them wartime drives, you know, when everyone donated to buy a Spitfire type of thing. was getting mixed up. This is the ice cream one at the left side of the lake. Bit too breezy to sit with an ice cream anyway. I think I want something hot. Yeah, it's open. Plenty of benches free. Anyway, I was in the sea after all. Hello. I thought I mentioned you have a brake light out at the back on the left. Okay. Police will ring, you know, if they see it. Alright.